Hey there, welcome back to another episode of This Guy's Thoughts. Just like every time, I appreciate you swinging by the channel, taking the time to watch a review. This episode, I'm going to feature one out of Moeller Brew out of Maria Stein, Ohio. They also have a location in Troy, Ohio. This here is their Wally Post Red. So it's American Red Rye Ale. So a little bit about this here. The name is in tribute to Wally Post, the baseball player, Cincinnati Reds baseball player. I'll read a little bit of his stats here in a second. I'm a huge baseball fan. I'm not a Reds fan. I'm a Chicago Cubs fan. I am from Illinois originally. Grew up, born, raised there. But I do have lots of friends in the area that are Reds fans. You know, it's Reds where I live at. Popular, it's Reds or Indians here in Ohio if you're a native Ohioan. Reds more popular where I live at. Of the two teams, I tend to root a little bit more towards, I said the Indians, but now it's the Cleveland Guardians. But anyhow, getting back to Wally Post here. This is, like I said, a red rye ale, excuse me. It says, in the build it and they will come era of Moeller Brew Barn, we set out to brew a great American red. Now it's a beer with a delicious hop juiciness, a complex malty backbone, and a catch in the rye malt spiciness. One that carries the name of a local baseball legend. So he was also born in Ohio, raised in Ohio, and actually died in Ohio. He was born in 1929. Passed away in 1982. Some of his stats are, and I had heard of Wally Post, the beer, and I kind of knew about it, right? I didn't know what his stats were really, so I was curious about it. Looks like he came up at 49 and played with the Reds, and there's no 50 stats. I don't know if he went back down to the minors or what happened there, but then from 51 to 57 played for the Reds. Looks like he was maybe traded around a little bit. Came back, finished 60, 61, and 62 with the Reds. And in 63 also with the Reds there. Looks like he might have been traded or something in that season or something like that. And then he finished up his career in 64 with Cleveland. He did have a season of 1955 where he hit 40 homers and 109 RBIs, batted .309. Also struck out 102 times that year. Hit 36 homers the following year. Those really his only two really standout years there. 210 career homers. So, getting to the beer, just a little bit of information on who Wally Post is. Getting back to the beer, it's 5.4% alcohol by volume, 21 on the IBU. And it says, enjoy in a glass for best aroma and flavor. Okay, so do I got high hopes for this? I don't have really high hopes for this, but I think it's going to be a solid beer. Don't really know people who's actually had this in my area. I've seen a couple reviews of it online. But we believe Wayne's beer delivery over there. He delivered that, I think. Maybe he said TK from A Beer Day with TK sent one his way. So we shall see what this is all about. So just a coppery color, without pulling out my chart, just a coppery dark amber copper color to this, and tan off-white head, just right around the finger. There are some larger dish soap, fish eye dish soap, whatever you want to call them, bubbles popping away in there, but it does look like there is a bit of a frothiness to this head. Again, it's just off-white, lighter tan, dark white, off just in that area there. It doesn't look like it's going to stick around too long, so let's see what the nose has. Definitely picking up, definitely comes across as a rye beer. There's no mistake in there. I do get a malty caramel to this, spicy earthiness to it. Actually, kind of a pepperiness to it, kind of a spicy pepperiness to it. So it smells pretty good. It smells the part of a red ale. So let's get a drink on this thing. See what it's all about. Ooh, nice. It does have a nice malty backbone to this. Back end, just a nice maltiness to it. This is actually a little sweeter than I thought it was going to be. There's this touch of a caramel sweetiness. Right now I get this. Yeah, it's very much, you can tell it's a rye ale. I get that like dryness there that I get in the mouth there with like a rye beer. A little bit of that in the throat there. It's 5.4% on the ABV. It actually tastes more along the lines of a medium-bodied beer. I thought it'd be a little bit lighter there. I definitely get this like dark. I don't know why I say dark. This like malty, very very malty, almost a smoky aftertaste there floating around inside my mouth there. Very good. Actually, that had a little bit of a sour. I don't want to say a sour beer, but there's a little bit of a sweet tartness to it right there in that last drink. It's actually pretty good. You know, I even used the Moeller Brew pint glass here. So, as far as scoring the artwork on this, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 for the artwork. You know, I like the whole Ohio homegrown baseball player type of vibe there. Even though we're talking, 60, 70 years ago, right? 60, 70 years ago. It's still very cool to pay tribute to something like that in the area. As far as scoring the beer, probably just under a 4. 3.9 out of 5 is what I'm going to punch this in at. It's good. It's solid. If you like, rye beers, very, very much it's got that rye beerness to it. If you like rye beers, red ales, or amber ales, you'd probably be into this here. It does got this, like I said, this like unusual, like it just inhaled some smoke, right? That lingering around, like that malty smokiness in the back of my mouth there. So anyhow, I hope you like what you've seen here. I hope you become a subscriber. I hope you check out my other content. I always appreciate you watching.